We all walk around thinking we're these perfectly logical creatures, making totally sound decisions based on pure facts. But our desperate need to just feel smart actually drives some of our most wildly irrational behaviors. It's a fundamental element of human behavior that we've all experienced, and we're going to unpack exactly why we do it.
Why do we hate being proven wrong? Think about the physical reaction you get when someone pokes a hole in your logic. Your heart rate spikes, you get super defensive, maybe you even feel a sudden flash of anger. But why is that? Why does being incorrect feel like a literal physical threat to our survival?
Well, it comes down to this massive gap between what we think we do and what we actually do. We love to tell ourselves that we're ultimate truth seekers, out there diligently gathering facts to form an objective worldview. But the reality, most of the time, we aren't seeking the truth at all. We're literally just hunting for validation of the beliefs we already hold.
Which brings us to the illusion of rationality and our need to feel smart.
We desperately want to believe that the principles motivating our lives are deeply thought out. We want to feel like they're profound, meaningful, completely rational, and intelligently constructed. Basically, we just never ever want to feel intellectually inferior to someone else.
Moving right along to the mechanics of self-deception and how we protect our ego. Okay, so here's where cognitive dissonance comes into play. As humans, we absolutely refuse to hold two contradictory beliefs in our mind at the exact same time. It's just entirely too uncomfortable. So what do? We find a way to make two totally inappropriate, contradictory things fit together in a way that feels seamless, twisting reality just to relieve that internal tension.
And a huge part of pulling off that seamless trick is confirmation bias. Instead of researching opposing views to see if our ideas actually hold water, we just avoid the contradiction entirely. We only read books or consume news sources that confirm what we already believe, right? We literally build a protective bubble around ourselves.
There's actually a really fantastic book on this exact topic called Mistakes Were Made But Not By Me. And that title is just perfect because it hits the nail on the head regarding our default reaction. When our logic is exposed as faulty, we don't look in the mirror. We immediately go out and blame other people.
We do this because we just cannot stomach the idea that we're stupid, that we're irrational, or that we've believed in something fundamentally wrong. So when the evidence clearly shows that what we think and how we behave is contradictory, we don't reassess who we are. We just find a way, anyway, to keep believing what we already believe.
Now, let's dive into challenging our own biases by facing the mirror.
Step 1. Acknowledge the bias.
Step 2. Go out and actively read and listen to people on the complete opposite side of your beliefs. Step 3. Make it a regular habit just to challenge that internal echo chamber. It won't miraculously change your mind, which is pretty normal, but successfully did something else. It made you acutely aware that there were strict limitations to your own opinions. It exposed your blind spot, and that alone is a massive win for breaking out of an intellectual rut.
That brings us to our final part, the unforgivable human insult and crossing the line. You can hurl insults at incredibly personal areas of a person's life. You can insult their physical looks, you can insult their spouse, you can even attack their religious beliefs, and surprisingly, down the road, they might eventually forgive you for it. They might actually get over it.
But here is the absolute point of no return. The ultimate, unforgivable insult is making someone feel like they are stupid. If you make them feel like their ideas are bad or that they're irrational and haven't thought things through, you've crossed a fundamental line of human fragility. You've exposed them.
Because people desperately need to feel that their ideas are sound and reasonable, completely regardless of whatever contrary evidence is out there. If you threaten that illusion, they won't just get mad. They will hate you so deeply that they will never, ever get over it. It's a reality that initially seems quite disturbing, but it's just how we fundamentally operate.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought to really chew on today. What opposing view are you completely ignoring right now, just to protect your own ego? Where are you choosing comfort over truth?